Hey, it's Chinbeard here, and I'm going to tell you all about how to sand and paint and finish your Dragon Priest mask. That's right. You're going to figure out how to turn this unpainted resin kit into something like this. Ooh. The Dragon Priest kits are in fact for sale right now. That's right, you can go to punishedprops.com and buy your own, but be warned, there is a limited quantity and they are only on sale for a limited time. So after January 3rd, 2014, you'll no longer be able to get these. So run out and grab yours right now and then follow along in this video so you can figure out how to paint yours. To finish your kit, you're going to need some tools. The most important part of finishing the mask will be sanding it, getting the surface of the plastic all ready to take on that paint goodness. I really like these sanding sponges. You can get them in sort of a flat pad sort of thing, or these, ta-da! Or one of these very nice sanding sponge things. This is a fine level or 180 grit equivalent. And I think that this is just right for getting the surface all prepped for paint. You'll want to make sure you get every bit of the surface in a nice, even sanded pattern. Make sure you go in and get all of the grooves and tight corners and stuff so that you don't miss any spots. You want that paint to be able to grab onto something with that little bit of sanding that you've done. You may also want to sand the inside of the mask. You can, if you like, just leave it the normal gray color that it comes in. Or you may want to paint that later like a black or something. Once the surface is all sanded and ready for paint, you can at this point opt to add a little bit of, let's say, battle damage. For example, this mask here has some nicks and scratches on it from where, this guy might have taken an axe to the face or something. You could either go and follow the game art and try and match it the same way they did it, or come up with your own scheme and kind of have fun with it. In fact, there's a version of this mask that's made out of wood, and I think that at some point I'm gonna get one and carve in wood grain on it and paint it to look like wood. And that's something you could do too. It's up to you. Once you've figured out what sort of battle damage you want to add to your mask, I'd like to go over it with a marker and mark off where you want to add those spots before you do any cutting. To add battle damage, I like to use this rotary tool that I have here. It's like a Dremel, and it's got this attachment on it, and then I'll use like a little grinding bit to go in and carve the little details. Now, if you don't have a really cool rotary tool like that, you can also get these little files really cheap at the hardware store, and they will also do the trick. Once you're happy with the level of battle damage on your mask, then you can go ahead and prime it. I like to use this flat gray primer that Rust-Oleum makes. Whatever one is your favorite, go for that one. But give it a couple of light layers of primer and then let it dry. At least overnight. Just let it dry and get it ready for paint. That's it for the first part, guys, but stay tuned because I'm going to do a second part later on this week. And remember, if you want to get one of these kits, you're going to want to go grab it right now from punishedprops.com because there is a limited quantity and a limited window in which you can purchase one. If you have any questions about buying one of the mask kits or anything else, just let me know over at Twitter at Chinbeard or over on Facebook at facebook.com/punishedprops. Links to the product page can be found down below in the description, so go ahead and grab yours now.